Oh, shit. It's out here.
Yeah, it's out there. We got a mall out here named West Lake Mall.
He's a advocate. And so I said, I'm gonna call you
It sounds
tomorrow.
like a nice area.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
So I'm supposed to call and talk with her today.
And the Canes will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ducks return team will have that offense backed up. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Line getting set on second down. Here comes the option. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. On the option. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now on second down. On the option. A third and long coming up here. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Ducks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Branch. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
I just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he
just causing wreckage in the secondary. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Cameron. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Back to pass, it's King. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Got it in the middle, it's Golden. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to throw, it's Mayfield. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And this crowd is losing it, frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. They go to the ground. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Looking for a block, it's Branch. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they got to be aggressive.
And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Canes have moved it inside the 20. Trying to find his man on first down. They're trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 7, Oregon 0.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayfield. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games,
just steamrolling the defense. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Bringing it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers, that's a live ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Using his legs, it's Gordon. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to it. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's King. Pressure coming. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack.
With the score, Miami 14, Oregon 3.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Miami!
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To throw, it's King. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15, and the returner will be knocked down. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. This Hurricane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese. It's the front. It's the defensive line owning the work up front. It's the linebackers running. It's the secondary all working together, reminiscent of the 2001 Miami defense. Under 10 points a game, putting together a performance today.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for... Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Canes! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking downfield, it's King. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
They're going to throw it again. Trying to get to him. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's James. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now from inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's going to pass on second down. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
That is a perfectly executed onside kick. Great job by the kicker, making sure the ball goes 10 yards, and then how about the kicking team diving on top of that ball?
They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to pass. It's Mayfield. Looking left. Makes the grab. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires left. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.